Hello everyone, I'm Jalisa, JJ Muti, Switch Game Reviews everybody, and now I want to give my top 10 video games of all time. Now here's the thing about my top 10 video games of all time. I'm only on the PlayStation Network, so I didn't play the GameCube, I didn't play the Wii, I didn't play the Xbox One. This is my own personal, basically top 10 PlayStation video games of all time. Let's just call it like that. Because I haven't played all the games in the world, so yeah, this is my own personal opinion. Now let me get some honorable mentions. Here's the thing. My opinion is going to be different from many others, but here's the thing. The Batman Arkham series, I love the series. I love all the Arkham games, and the thing is, it didn't reach my top 10, but overall, the best Batman games alive. Check them out. Didn't make the list. Bioshock Infinite. I love this video game. This was my favorite Bioshock one. I liked the first one with how it was very creepy, and I really did enjoy the ending. I enjoyed this ending too. Bioshock Infinite is a fantastic fucking game. It's just, I'm really, every single game that I give honorable mention, it's breaking my heart not to put on the top 10, because they deserve it, in my opinion. Okay, let me get some other honorable mentions. To Infamous 2, in case you haven't played this game. This is basically a superhero video game. I love this game. A lot of action-packed electrical powers, different powers for any single thing. It's a very surprising video game of superheroes, about what's right, what's wrong. You can be a villain, a hero. I love Infamous 2. Check it out, please. And my last two honorable mentions is Harry Potter and Order of Phoenix. My favorite Harry Potter game to this day. I will go back to this game a million times. I love this video game. It got me the ultimate Harry Potter experience. But so far, it did not make the list. My heart's breaking. My last honorable mention is Uncharted 2. This game was fucking fantastic, in my opinion. It's a great, it's like they say in the back, it's a masterpiece, and it is a masterpiece. I loved Uncharted 1 too. I loved Uncharted 1, Drake's Fortune. I really did enjoy that game as well. That would probably be on the top 20 as well, but Uncharted 2, I love a little bit more, but didn't make the top 10. This is my own personal top 10. And this is my top 10 of all the PlayStation games. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. So far, there hasn't been a PlayStation 4 game that just wowed me. But overall, let's start off with my top 10. And right now, I got the whole box set right here. Let me give it to you right now. Hang on 1 second. Give me a second, people. Alright, back. Number 10, it's a video game that a lot of people have played, but it's my only PlayStation 1 game on this list. It's Spyro. Whether it's Spyro, the first game, Spyro 2, or Spyro Year of the Dragon, this game was fantastic. This was my first video game of all time. So it had to make the top 10. And I love Spyro. It was great stories. You know, the new versions are different, and some of them are good in their own rights, but I like the original ones on the PlayStation 1. Very simple stories. It was childlike, but it was entertaining, and it was fun to play around. And in some cases, it was difficult. I love Spyro video games. It's number 10 on the list. My number 9 pick is my first ever PlayStation 3 video game I ever got, so you get where I'm going with these lists. Number 9 is none other than Soul Calibur 4. I love this fucking game. Darth Vader, Yoda makes an appearance, the guy from Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, Star Killer, Nightmare, Siegfried. I like how all these characters had different backstories, how they all had different, different endings, different events, and I really did enjoy this fucking game. The graphics were awesome, the fighting technique was awesome. In some cases it was unfair, especially like Yoda, if you know what I mean, but Soul Calibur 4, a fantastic fucking game. I cannot complain about this game. I love this game. Star Wars, Soul Calibur 4, awesome game. And I love the character customization. I customized so many dang characters in this entire video game. I had to delete it and get another game. Not get another game, but still. I had to get Soul Calibur 5 because I love the customization for the Soul Calibur games. And I love Soul Calibur 4. Check it out. My number 8 pick is my first PlayStation 2 video game of all time. It's Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I have all the movies. I have the books. Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. This was the video game of the movie. This was fucking fantastic. You get to play almost every single character. You played Boromir, Pippin, Pippin, Merry, Frodo, Samwise Gamgee, Legolas, Gimli, Aragorn. So many great characters to get to play, and I enjoyed the hell out of Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. This was a fucking fantastic game. It was a mission game. You didn't do you didn't get to go at like open world and all that stuff. But overall, I love Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. One of my favorite video games of all time, and one of my favorite movies based off games based off the movies, in my opinion. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King didn't let me down. I loved it. Great game. My number 7 pick, a lot of people's gonna hate me for this. This is my favorite superhero video game of all time, and it's gonna be controversial, but it's Marvel Nemesis: The Rise of the Imperfects. Now let me give you an explanation of what Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects is. Basically, all these characters right here, it was like the before not Dawn of Justice. You know, the whole new video game with Injustice Gods Amongst Us. There we go, the DC one where all the characters and all that stuff. Basically, this was first. This was for the PlayStation 2. Basically, the superheroes are getting killed off by a different group of people called the Imperfects from an alien invasion. And here's the thing. We get the Thing, Venom, Spider-Man, Human Torch, Daredevil, Wolverine, Storm, Iron Man they have freaking Iron Man, which is just awesome. They have some new characters that they could have used in the comics, in my opinion, because these fake characters that they make for this game, they're fucking awesome, in my opinion. I love Marvel Rise of the Imperfects. Me and my friends used to play it all the fucking time. When we were all at each other's house, we were like, okay, let's play this game. We all bought this game separately just to play it at each other's house. This game was, to me, fantastic for Marvel. I love this video game. You should definitely check it out. Marvel Rise of the Imperfects for PlayStation 2. Or even look up YouTube videos of it. Because this game is very underrated, in my opinion. Okay, now, my number 6 pick, and everyone's going to hate me for this, but it's Saints Row 3. Here's the thing. I started off with Saints Row 3. I didn't play Saints Row 1 or 2 or 4, but I played 2 and 4. I love 2. 4 is good, but I love 3 the most. 3 had this great mix of funny and seriousness, and I love the customization again. I love customization with certain characters. I love open world. This game, it was fun. It was rated M for mature. There's so many funny moments. I laughed my ass off so many times with this fucking game. And Saints Row 3 gave me so many great moments. And I still will go back to this game even to this day because I love Saints Row 3. I love the soundtracks, the music. Even if it's Kanye West music, I don't mind. I enjoy this game, Saints Row 3. A great story, a funny story. It's a great time. Check it out, Saints Row 3 or Gangsters in Space at the end, whatever you want to call it. But I love this game. Okay, my number 6th spot or 5th spot. I don't know, give me a second so I could know where I'm at right now. Yeah, this is my 5th game, and this is called Gun. This is on the PlayStation 2, rated M. Now, here's the thing, you know what Gun is? Basically, have you ever played Red Dead Redemption? Red Dead Redemption? Copied off this shit. I'm sorry, there's certain areas, like in a bar, like it's a cowboy western one, except it has a different story than Red Dead Redemption. Granted, there is a different story, but certain techniques, certain elements that they use, certain stuff that they use for like a bar scene, like a painting, they use in Red Dead Redemption, and I was pissed off as fuck. This to me was the Red Dead version of the PlayStation 2. It was fucking fantastic. Blow people heads off, dynamite guns. So there are so many different things. The story is amazing. It's a mix with Indiana Jones, mixed with a little Game of Thrones because it's so bloody like, and Grand Theft Auto for cowboys in so many cases. But overall, it's a fantastic game. You get to steal horses. You get to, if you shoot innocent civilians, a posse's gonna come after you, try to hunt you down. You get people on wanted posters. You get to hunt down animals, upgrade your classes, find gold, mine it. It's an open world experience of Dodge City Empire about corruption, betrayal, about the ultimate family secrets, and they're so great, so dark and gritty. You should definitely check out Gun. Look up a YouTube video of it. Gun is a fantastic video game. I love this fucking game. This was my favorite game western of all time. I love Gun. So check it out. In my opinion, it's better than Red Dead Redemption to me, in my opinion. Number 5, Gun. Now number 4 is... Everyone's gonna say a whole bunch of shit. Well, I only got one game. Well, I'm including the entire Assassin's Creed series. I have all the video games of Assassin's Creed. I love it. I just love historical fiction. I'm a big history buff, so anything that has history in it, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna check out. And when I played Assassin's Creed, how they mix in history and a little bit of fiction, I loved it. I love the Assassins. I love how each one evolves. We get the Crusades times with Altair. We get the Renaissance times with Ezio Auditore when he's fighting against the Borgias. Revelations with Constantinople. The American Revolution. the Pirate Age, French Indian War. There's so many moments they go to, and Assassin's Creed Unity where they go in freaking Notre Dame during the French Revolution. And right now we're gonna have to go to England in the Victorian era. Assassin's Creed is just a great game of assassins and Templars, the two different brands of people who two different beliefs of how to save the world and what it means. And overall, Assassin's Creed is still a mystery that still needs to be unresolved. It's still unresolved, and I love this game series. This is my favorite game series of all time. It's number 4 on the list, and I love this fucking game. Check out Assassin's Creed, the series, number 4. Now, my number 3rd pick, a lot of people are gonna be like, what game is this? It's none other than Mafia 2. Mafia 2 has Vito Scaletta, Joe Barbaro, basically. It's like Grand Theft Auto in some cases, but it's not open world, and there is a mission select, but there's so much, there's not like timeless, so you could do open world in a case. And this is just a fantastic story, which I wish they make a movie of this, because this game is fucking awesome. Went back to this game a million times. I love the old style classic, love buying the suits, shooting people with a time machine gun, getting an old classic car, a great story, great everything. I love Mafia 2, some of the best DLCs. This was, to me, I don't know what y'all play for video games of. Most people just play video games of, oh, I just want to play video games because the multiplayer or something like that. To me, all video games all started off with a story, and I love stories, and Mafia 2 just got me a great story. Mafia 2 is a fantastic video game. You should definitely check it out. Number 2 on the list. Number 3 on the list. Sorry. Really screwed up on that one. But my second favorite video game of all time, and this is for the PlayStation 2, is the Jak and Daxter series. I got it remastered on the PS3, but if I'm choosing one out of the bunch, it's Jak 2. This was my favorite video game. This was a very challenging video game. I love Jak 2. It was so much fun. I was going to get out of video games for a while, but when I played Jak 2 just was fucking amazing. If you never played Jak and Daxter, just look at the YouTube videos, the cutscenes. It's an interesting story. It's open world. Each game advances upon it so many different ways, different levels. Jak and Daxter are at it again. I love this fucking game. So challenging, so awesome to play. Love the story. I love everything about the Jak and Daxter series. I played this version again. I played the PlayStation 2 versions, and then I bought the PS3 version from a friend, and basically I played them all again, and I love this fucking series. I love the Jak and Daxter series, but if I'm sticking down to one of it, it's Jak 2. But again, if I'm doing down the series, it's Assassin's Creed series over the Jak and Daxter series. But yeah, this is number 2 on the list. My number 1 favorite video game of all time is none other than the Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is the ultimate Star Wars experience. You get so much stuff out of this Star Wars video game. Basically, you could choose the Empire, the Republic, the Confederacy. There are so many different versions you could play of the Star Wars Battlefront 2. You get to play Jedi's, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Kylo Mindy, Mace Windu, Yoda. This was the ultimate Star Wars experience. I have played this game so many fucking times. It was simply fucking amazing. So my number 1 favorite is Star Wars Battlefront 2. I love this fucking video game. Always will be my favorite video game of all time. Let me know what y'all think. Everyone, subscribe if you like, disregard down the bottom, leave a comment down below, let me know. Name's Lee signing off, everyone. Have a good everybody. Bye-bye.